Timmy? Jim Bob? Is that you?
Grandpa, you called us.
They're in the trees! Can't you see them?
What's wrong with him?
This has a little PTSD. Come on.
In a tree? That's nice, dear.
What? No, there's no one in the trees. Come on, just say hi.
Oh, hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Sorry about that. Your Grandpa Bob is a little hard of hearing these days.
Yo, prune. What are you guys up to today?
We're just sitting.
He means we're waiting to go on the next raid.
Raid schmade.
Oh, that reminds me, boy. Did you hear about the protests that have been going on? That King guy's been going around making those speeches about how we're all above the war with Vietnam.
Oh, it's true. He was just talking on April 4th in New York about how we are above the war and how we should stop sending troops to North and South Vietnam.
Wait. Let me get this straight. They're out there protesting while we're over here risking our lives, saving innocents. That's like signing their own death sentence.
That's too bad. Some Earl guy or some whatever decided to shoot old Marty.
Oh, it is just terrible. I never would have believed anyone could be so violent. I'm sure you wouldn't understand no matter how much we explained it to you, darlings. All the hate and gore and violence in this musky world, it's unfathomable. The constant agony one individual of humanity thrusts towards another individual of humanity is absolutely demoralizing.
Oh yeah, we have no clue what that's like. It's not like we're out here fighting a war or anything.
Well, that doesn't even make sense. Just yesterday, I was talking to a villager and I asked him, hey, what's the point of this war, man? And he goes, I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, how's it going over there anyway?
Well, it started out fine. I mean, they taught us how to use our guns, how to sneak up on the enemy, but after a while,
So much blood.
and well, we became more involved in the war. There's been a lot of tension in this country.
Just in January, I remember just another common ambush, and every night when I go to bed, I can remember all the loud shouts and blood before I go to sleep, all the bombs and signaling the beginning of the war.
Come on, man!
Grandpa, remember those VC we were talking about? They decided to get on it. We have to go. Okay, bye.
Oh, well, okay, bye now. We'll call back next year. Stay safe and remember to eat your greens. Hey, Jim Bob!
Ah! No! You can't have my leg! It's mine!
Timmy, it's just Graham and Grams again.
Oh, that's right.
What is going on? It seems like you two left out a small little event happened over in Vietnam the last time we talked.
Bob, don't start with that. You kids look so tired.
What are you going on about, Grandpa?
Massacres, the bombings, you know those minuscule happenings back in '68?
Right, the Miley Massacre and Operation Niagara. Right.
We sort of forgot to tell you about that.
You know, war just messes with your memory.
Oh my gosh, the news just told us about Lilia or whatever a couple weeks ago on November 13th. I couldn't believe my crispy old ears when I heard it.
Yes, it was shocking. Please tell me you dears weren't a part of any of that.
No, we weren't a part of that, but they were from the same infantry.
Miley was brutal. On March 16th, the U.S. soldiers attacked the innocent Vietnamese soldiers, and a great deal of them were women and children. Harmless, I say, those animals.
But before that, on February 7th, was Operation Niagara. The mission, simply put, was defend the Quezon. It was the most bombs that have been ever sent out in war, ever. The majority of people that we were trying to defend ended up dying in the battlefield anyway. Completely pointless, if you ask me.
If I got a quarter every time I saw a B-52 plane during that time, I'd be a very rich man.
Oh, dears, I'm so sorry to hear that. But both of you are still alive. That's good news, right?
Yes, Doris.
That's debatable. I'm surprised I'm still even alive, especially with this crazy man over here. He can never keep his cool.
Hey!
Well, anywho's, Nixon is president now. He was elected in January. He has a secret plan to win the war.
Bingo!
Yeah, about that, how is this secret plan of his going to win us the war? Especially since he's sending for troop withdrawals now, and that all started in July.
Yeah, how is taking men out of the war supposed to help us win the war? It doesn't seem like this war is going to end with a clear resolution.
Speaking of July, Apollo landed on the moon on the 20th. Neil Armstrong is a real trooper.
Yay, Apollo!
Oh yeah? I see how it is out there exploring the moon while we're down here sacrificing our lives to their innocence. One large step for man? How is it a large step if it's not even relevant?
Well, anyway, back when we learned about Miley back in November 15th, they held a huge anti-war protest. It had to have been one of the biggest anti-war protests in U.S. history.
You stupid squirrel!
There were 500,000 people there.
Man, we just want to go home. We don't really care what people think anymore.
Just be the snappy dudes we raised you to be, and don't care about those lunar loonies they say. As Bob Dylan says, all I can be is me, whoever that is.
Oh, Bob Dylan! He came to Minnesota on August 2nd. Here! It was a surprise for the 10-year Hibbing High School reunion. Your Gramps and I always go to every reunion, even if it's not for our year, so we got to hear those snazzy tunes of his. Oh.
Bob Dylan is the real deal. It's an honor to share my name with him. Doris, play that one song, will ya?
On it, Bob!
Come, you masters.
An oldie but a goodie! A lot of people are listening to this back home because we feel so sorry for what you boys are going through.
Wait, don't you guys want to hear about Operation Breakfast?
Or the PAVN forces?
Oh my gosh, Doris, what'd you do? Bob, you broke the camera! Oh, Doris! Now I take all this sweat, my friend! You